The New York City Marathon returns tomorrow after last year's race was canceled due to the pandemic. This year, organizers are capping the number of runners at 33,000. They also added a fifth starting wave in order to allow for more distance between the runners. This is the 50th year for the New York City Marathon.
Only one of the runners from that first marathon is returning to the race tomorrow. His name is Larry Trachtenberg. He finished 32nd in the first race. Of course, that was out of 127 people running at the time. It didn't seem like a big deal to him at the time, and he didn't take any pictures from that event, but he does join us live this morning. Larry, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning.
So tell me about this. You heard about this marathon. Had you run a marathon before, and what was that like that first year?
No, I hadn't run a marathon before. Matter of fact, the only races I had ever run were my high school races, 1 mile, 2 mile on the track, and 2.5 mile cross country. So, and the first road race of any kind.
Now, marathon running has become a huge thing now. 50 years ago, it wasn't. How do you prepare for something that really there was no real training for at the time?
I mean, how did I prepare for it in the past?
Right, and 50 years ago, I mean, you have entire classes now dedicated to training someone how to do a marathon. Now, back then, that wasn't the case.
Yeah, back then, I mean, I didn't consult with anybody because I didn't know anybody that had ever run a marathon. So I just kind of had faith in the fact that I was generally in good shape for getting ready for cross-country season. And plus, you know, I was kind of a fit person in general, you know, from like doing push-ups and sit-ups and pull-ups, that type of thing. I'd won like a bunch of physical fitness contests. So I kind of had, you know, a certain amount of confidence in my ability, you know, to do something like this. But yeah, I saw it as a challenge, as kind of like as the ultimate challenge to my physical fitness.
Larry, how has the marathon changed over these decades from that very first year?
Well, over the, you know, it's become, you know, more of an in thing, you know, more of a social thing, you know, whereas back then so few people did it that, you know, now everybody talks about it. You know, you can go to a party and talk to people about your running or talk about your marathon training, this and that. Whereas like back then, like I was the only one of, you know, the people I knew, you know, maybe one other person on my floor who we kind of and fell over my apartment building, we trained together sometimes. But, you know, it was generally, you didn't run into people who did it. So it didn't like really, you know, help your social life in any way.
Larry, how old were you in that first marathon?
16. I had turned 16 the July before the marathon.
And so we can do the math now, but tell us, how many marathons have you run since?
Well, you know, this is only the first New York one since, but in Eugene, Oregon, I ran one in 77 and one in 78.
So what was your training like for this marathon? How have you been training?
For this one, I've been training, you know, enough that I feel like I have a chance of finishing, but I didn't want to really do what you should be doing because then I was afraid it would like just injure me and then I wouldn't even get to the starting line. But basically, I've been running 3 days a week with 1 day a week of kind of throwing in a longer and longer run. And until 2.5 weeks ago, I actually did a 14-mile run. So that was my long run. And, you know, so now I have confidence, you know, that I should at least, you know, make it to 14 miles. And then we'll see, you know, what happens after that.
Well, Larry, we have confidence that you're going to make it, and you are now the only person. Is there going to be some sort of like celebration for you that you were the first one, you were the first one, and now you're the 50th one?
Yeah, this is a big deal.
Well, the New York Road Runners Club have been treating me very nicely. You know, so they're doing a lot of special things for me and also for the other first finishers. Yeah. And but I don't know what I'll get if I finish it.
Maybe a medal, a good pat on the back.
Yeah, definitely celebrate with my family anyway.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you and good luck. The 50th running of the New York City Marathon is tomorrow morning, and you can cheer on Larry during the race. His bib number is 25108. Our thanks again to Larry Trachtenberg.
Yeah, I'll make sure I do well tomorrow.
All right, good luck.
Thanks a lot.
I'd say break a leg, but I think that's only for like theater productions. Don't break a leg, Larry, please. Just finish the race healthy. All right, my friend, thank you very much.